terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee, on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
In the last few years, we've seen league-wide scoring surge in the NBA. Now, many credit years of defensive rules changes, such as limiting hand checking on and off the ball and getting rid of contact in the paint. Now, everyone isn't pleased with these changes. Some say defense is no longer allowed, but a higher pace of play, more efficient shot selection, and lots of threes also play a role. Most fans aren't complaining. Kevin?
It sure is fun to watch, DA. Thank you. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. To take a look at the Grizzlies. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough. And checking out Phoenix, a half game back.
And, guys, when you look at Memphis, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Well, we all know talking the talk is easy, but carrying through, that's another story. The naysayers' predictions were basically on point.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Oubre, and it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt, and it's Jackson in at the 3 slot. So Phoenix will get the first possession. Rubio, the pass to Oubre. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Last season, we saw Kelly Oubre get traded to the Suns. That was a surprise success for both him and the team.
Oubre came in and gave the Suns that defensive spark they so desperately needed. The long arms, he can get in the passing lanes, and he plays with tremendous energy, and they love it.
It's good.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior, gotta love it.
Here is Rubio. Oubre outside. From the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
And they don't want to get of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
That's what a point guard with length gives you. I mean, Morant is built perfectly for the modern game.
Now, here's Rubio. "14 feet away. Nice jump shot. Good."
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
Oh, yeah, that's one of his go-to spots. I mean, you have to pressure him in that mid-range area.
Now here's Morant. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Brooks. Again, Memphis.
So calm under pressure. Brooks is used to the D being up on him. He doesn't let them get to him.
Rubio with it. He's picked up by Morant. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Jackson. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
And early on, they look great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Oubre outside. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. The drive by Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Rubio, the pass to Oubre. Now Bridges. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Not to mention his defense. I mean, he was a terror. He came away with 3 steals and caused a whole lot of headaches.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Jackson looking it over. Morant kicks to Jackson. Shoots over Rubio. Jackson misses.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
Oubre, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside Jackson. The pass to Jackson. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Oubre. Tries again. Bridges misses.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. And stolen by Ayton. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Rubio penetrating. Oubre, good. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Morant with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
That's good from Morant. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Both shots good from the stripe. Chris, you played only 2 seasons with Golden State, your first and your last. What was it like ending your career where you started?
Well, I tell you what, that's the reason why I went back to Golden State was to retire there. I only played 9 games my last season, but I felt like it was full circle. It was completion. Being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy there at Oracle Arena, the ones that showed me so much love as a rookie. I mean, I couldn't even, my goatee didn't even connect then. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then. And to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces of people who support me.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
And that one falls for Ricky Rubio.
And it was made clear early on to Ricky Rubio that the Jazz were moving on from him. But Rubio quickly finds a home in Phoenix. 3-year deal for Rubio, who is a good fit with the Suns. Having a real point guard on the team like Rubio should be a huge boost.
Both free throws good from Rubio.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one every time.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And here's a look at some numbers for Rubio. Some last season stats for him. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 6 assists and 3 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Here's Ayton. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Here's Morant. Phoenix grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, yeah, Greg, that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen. Not at this level.
Here's Ayton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is, Greg. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Pull up Jay. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. It's good. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Now here's Morant, defended by Bridges. Here's Jackson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up. For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And that one falls for Jackson.
Oh, the Grizzlies are going back to the grit and grind style of last season, the slowest pace in the league. They wanted to make the game ugly and uncomfortable for opposing teams.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Crowder's checked in. Sharch has checked in for the Suns. Tyler Johnson comes in for Ricky Rubio. No good on the second free throw. And Chris, the Grizzlies taking the pace out of the game. Taking teams in the, quote, mud, as they put it.
Yeah, Kevin, their style was built on hard-nosed, disruptive defense. I mean, last season, dead last in scoring. To win, they had to make it a rock fight.
Fast break, here they come. Here's Johnson, and laid in to finish the break.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Here's Morant, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
Some changes for Memphis. Rabs checked in for Jackson. Anderson comes in for Josh Jackson. And Allen subbed in for Brooks. And a change for the Suns. Kaminsky's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
Now here's Sharich. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Johnson, that's for 2. The rebound by Anderson.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Just when you look around the NBA, which player most emulates the style and approach that you had, and you were special. But so you've got to have a very special category for this one, I'm sure.
Well, thanks, Ken. That's flattering. I like to be in the categories with these guys because I'm such fans of them. But Blake Griffin, when I think about him, and also Joel Embiid, the fact that Embiid can shoot out on the floor, he can space up, but in the post, he likes to go to work as well. I just think he gives you such a mix of offensive moves that you can't stop, that as a defender, you're always worried and on guard and looking over your shoulder because you don't know what he's going to hit you with because he has so many options.
But in my mind, there's only one Chris Webber.
Oh, thanks, man.
So it's Phoenix now, following the score by Memphis. Johnson attacking. They double-team Johnson. Baines finds Sharich. Booker inside. Rejected by Crowder.
Big defensive play by Crowder, snuffing him out there.
And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Phoenix making a change here. Rubio's checked in. Here is Anderson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Allen against Rubio. Allen kicks to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rab. That's tipped.
And despite the short wingspan for a big man, Kaminsky with the height and timing to steal block shots.
Here's Rubio. He has 6. Here's Booker.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Here's Allen. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Here's Allen. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Anderson inside. He's guarded by Booker. And Anderson gets it to go.
Well, thanks to Kyle Anderson's size advantage over most of his matchups, he's an effective interior scoring option.
Rubio the pass to Kaminsky. And here is Saric. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. Here's Rab. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Suns leading by 4. Now here's Rubio. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
For Phoenix, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Allen outside. Outside Crowder. 6 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Allen's shot is off.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Crowder the pass to Rab. Anderson outside. Back to Rab. 11 feet away. To the wing on the left. Tries a 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Anderson's got 5 now.
And this is what his team likes seeing. They want Anderson to keep taking these kinds of shots.
For Phoenix, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. First one falls for him. Check Diallo. He's checked in for the Suns. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
You know, for all the talk about Rubio's passing, I think one thing that gets overlooked is his defense. Both his on the ball and defensive rebounding are very strong for the point guard position.
Rab and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Booker, defended by Anderson. Pass to Baines. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 3rd assist on the night. Now Allen. He's still scoreless so far in this one. There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Good D by Rubio.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
And the Suns get it back. Shots good by Baines. Baines has got his second bucket tonight.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Allen with it. Anderson outside with 1 on the clock. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. The Suns on top, up 7. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Well, it's part of their strategy coming in, no doubt. And there may not be that much their opponent can do about it.
And so Allen will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of a game. And they just had so few opportunities. And I think that was their Achilles heel.
And second chance points. This is another great indicator of which team won in the hustle department. And tonight, they didn't win that battle.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jay Crowder out there with Rab. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Allen. And it's Clark in at the 3. Chris, middle of last season, plenty of drama around the AD trade request. Davis wanting to leave New Orleans. Some say all publicity is good publicity. But Commissioner Silver clearly does not agree.
Yeah, I don't agree either, and I think if you go back, the Lakers would say that's a self-inflicted wound. Some things are best left in the locker room. Let me tell you this. Every team tried to trade for AD except the team that didn't have him last year and maybe the Golden State Warriors. So everyone was out there. It just wasn't the rumors. And so, no, you never really like those rumors. They affect young players. They affect the player that may be being traded for. They affect the home fan base. They affect everyone. So you want to try to keep all of that in-house. Some things are better left unsaid.
Morant, he's checked in for Grayson Allen. And the second free throw, good.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Now here's Diallo. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here is Saric. Booker outside. 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Stolen by Anderson. Here's the break. Here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Oh, he's a strong, crafty defender. Anderson, he just knows when to jump on these opportunities.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. And then for Phoenix, Kelly Oubre's checked in for Saric. Mikal Bridges comes in for Devin Booker. And it's Johnson in for Ricky Rubio. And Baines kicks to Diallo. Here's Johnson. 9 points last game. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Clock at 6. Here's Baines. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Baines has got 8 points.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, yeah. Flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
And finished off by Morant.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Oubre outside. Back to Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post. 7 points in the game.
Just good aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Anderson passes to Valanciunas. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Diallo. Here's Oubre. Pass to Diallo. On the wing, Johnson. Shot clock at 6. And at the top of the key, Diallo. The second chance effort. The Grizzlies pull it in. And finished off by Morant.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Passes it to Diallo. Oubre outside. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. He kicks it to Anderson. And it's Rhea with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Rab. Josh Jackson comes in for Crowder. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Anderson. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Oubre. Fans, broadcasters love to see teams get out and attack in transition. Would you like to see the league crack down on intentional fouls that will halt that break, slow down that break, stifle that break?
No, because the home fans or the fans of the team that's fouling doesn't want that team to get out and get an easy 2 points. I mean, we still have to have defense in the game, so anything that takes away from teams scoring, you just can't say, well, we want to watch them score, don't do it. No. And very honestly, if you're an unselfish team, usually on those breaks, it's usually because the player holds the ball too long.
Right.
Usually they have another open player in front of them that they can pass it up to. And if you're an unselfish team, usually you'll still give the fans what they want. And that's a crazy highlight on the break.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Suns leading by 6. Johnson dishes to Oubre. Now the pass to Diallo. Now Bridges still looking for his first bucket in this one. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Valanciunas. 14 points from him the last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
And he gets it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Kicks it to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks misses. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Lays it up and banks it in.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Johnson with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Oubre. To the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Jackson drives in. Jackson with it. Diallo's there. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Jackson. And here is Bridges. Pass to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Passes it to Diallo. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Suns lead by 6. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. And there's the pass to Morant. There's the feed to Valanciunas. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Suns now. Suns leading by 6. Here's Johnson. Poked away. Pass to Oubre. Inside. Ayton inside. Guarded by Valanciunas. Here's Diallo. Ayton kicks to Diallo. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Josh Jackson. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all they need, especially in tight games. 1 or 2 plays can make all the difference.
And the first one at the line is good.
And they are excited about Jackson, a high motor guy with a ton of room to grow and also displays terrific leadership on both ends.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Shaq Diallo. Sharch comes in for Oubre, and it's Devin Booker in for Mikal Bridges.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
The shot by Sharch, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Oh, good interior offense. Those passes have to be right on target.
Phoenix leading by 3. Johnson, the pass to Kaminsky. He kicks to Sharch. Johnson surveying the floor. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight. And those physical attributes of Ayton are so imposing. Greg, who does he remind you of?
I mean, for current players, you see a bit of Embiid and how they both move so fluidly for 7-footers. From the past, I see a bit of David Robinson in his game.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 9. The shot by Kaminsky. Nobody around. And the 3 off target. And oh, here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break chance. Jackson passes to Morant. Good on the shot. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Good on the triple. Booker's got 10 points in the game.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Pass to Valanciunas. and it's blocked.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Brooks. And Phoenix also making a switch. Ricky Rubio checked in for Johnson. Now, here's Rubio. 8 points for him. And the pass to Kaminsky. And Šarić kicks to Booker. Šarić against Jackson. They get it back. Here's Ayton. Here's Kaminsky. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaren Jackson.
He was named Player of the Year coming out of college. But Kaminsky is still adjusting to the speed of the NBA game.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Crowder comes in for Jackson. And it's Kyle Anderson in for Morant. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Left side Anderson. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Šarić outside. To the inside. Anderson. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
There's 1:38 left in the first half. Ball's knocked loose. Kaminsky dishes to Rubio. Back to Kaminsky. Shoots over Crowder. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done. And the Suns lead by 6. Now here's Anderson. His last outing, he had 8 points. Allen for the 3. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Suns have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Rabs checked in for Jackson. And Phoenix also making a switch. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Both free throws good from Booker. The Grizzlies trail by 8. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Allen passes to Rab. And the 6'10 big man Ivan Rab played his college ball at UC Berkeley, where his teammate was Jaylen Brown.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. And Rab, a hometown kid. He grew up in the town. That's Oakland. He won a state title at Bishop O'Dowd. A second-round pick by Memphis. Steadily improving.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And too long on the shot.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Allen outside. Knocked loose. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Booker outside. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Now Allen. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Left side Anderson. 3 seconds left. He lays it in.
Oh, he's a big man with the point guard-esque type handle. If you ask me, it's great watching him use his unique skill set.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Suns lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Ricky, how do you guys put this thing away in the second half?
we got a lot of turnovers, they got a lot of layups, and that can happen. We have to take care of the ball.
We'll see if you can do that, Ricky. Thanks. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Out in front of the half is Phoenix. They lead by 5. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, your take on Memphis.
Well, they've been getting worked on the glass. Out-hustled, out-muscled, out-bustled. Where's the fight? I know they got some tough matchups down low, but if they really want to win the game, they need to crash the boards way harder in the second half.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Setting the floor for the Suns, Rubio and Booker. They're the backcourt. Bridges out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Ayton in at the 5, home in the paint. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation. Phoenix leading by 5. Rubio taking his time here. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And he gets it back. And the basket by Rubio.
And they continue to control the glass.
The Grizzlies shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. No good from Valanciunas. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his third foul so far. The Suns shooting not great, 40% for the game. Now, here's Rubio. D right on him.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Misses in close. Booker against Brooks. Jackson drives in, up and in on the layup. Jackson's got his third bucket of the night.
And Jackson brings an attitude to this team. Always on the attack, constantly driving inside and finishing around the rim.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oubre outside. Bridges against Jackson. Now here's Bridges, guarded closer. The shot misses.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Booker with it. He's got 12. Oubre outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton kicks to Rubio. And it's Morant with the rebound.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Booker's got 15.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
They grab their own miss. Valanciunas passes to Morant. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside. Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Jackson from long range. Nailed from three-point land. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter. And here's Rubio. Pass to Ayton. Dishes it to Booker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. First free throw is good. Sheck Diallo, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Now here's Morant, covered by Rubio. Jackson kicks to Morant. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Now, right there, Morant showing his ability to work off the ball. I mean, he found some space and knocked down the shot.
Suns leading by 5. Here's Rubio. He's got 10. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Morant dishes to Valanciunas. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Poke loose. Pass to Diallo. Moves back up. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. 6 points for DeAndre Ayton. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The fluid court movements, Brooks is able to utilize screens so effectively.
Johnson, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Jackson no good on that one. Suns leading by 4. To the middle. With some arc. And Johnson lays it in. Johnson's got 11 points.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Johnson. Valanciunas passes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
He could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll and just let him go to work.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
BA, great assessment, good report. Thank you so much. first one falls for him. Jay Crowder's checked in for Memphis. Clark comes in for Josh Jackson. And the Suns also making a change. Sharge is checked in. And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now here's Morant. He's got 18. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, you see the explosiveness there, the fluidity. Morant's unbelievable.
The Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
And Memphis making a change here. Allen's checked in, and the Suns also making a change. Kaminsky's checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Suns leading by 4. Now Johnson. 11 points in the game. Passes to Kaminsky. Bounce pass from Diallo. Here's Sharge. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the basket is good. Allen's got his first 2 points of the night.
It's a great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
Johnson with it. Now the dish to Sharge. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's Booker, who's got 19.
Well, his father played in the NBA. He grew up in Indiana. His father was a teammate of mine, Jaren Jackson, over at the Wizards. Took on Jordan, and those guys didn't do too well. Oh, and let me get back to it anyway. But for Jaren Jackson Jr., you could say the game was in his blood and in the ball.
Here's Johnson. The Grizzlies making the shot. The pass to Kaminsky. Booker outside. Off target with his 3. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Chris and Jaren Sr., a three-point marksman, made sure his son worked on his perimeter shooting from a young age.
Oh, yeah, shout out to Jaren Sr. And even as some of Junior's coaches wanted him to focus on his inside game, Dad knew better. He said, sooner or later, son, you're going to need that outside shot. And boy, was he right.
And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish him.
Allen surveying the D, and stolen by Booker. Shoots over Morant. They get it again. Diallo. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Anderson, he's checked in for Memphis. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Phoenix. On the free throw, no good. Memphis trailing here. Allen passes to Anderson. Some solid defense from Sharge.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Now here's Sharge. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shots good by Baines. And the Suns lead by 4.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Anderson outside. Jackson passes to Allen. That one goes in. Allen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Kaminsky. He's looking for Diallo and finds him.
And this is perhaps an area where Kaminsky is a little underrated. He has great court vision and makes really good decisions as a passer.
Allen outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Frank Kaminsky picks one up. The Grizzlies have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Allen. Rabs checked in for Jaren Jackson. And a change for the Suns. Ricky Rubio checked in for Shaq Diallo. And Allen drops them both.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Here's Baines. He's got 10. Pass to Kaminsky. And here's Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
It's Anderson with the drive. That one falls. Anderson's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
With the long frame and adequate strength. I mean, Anderson, he one-ups the defender on that shot.
1:58 left to play in the 3rd. Rubio outside. And it's Sharch that time on the assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 5 assists tonight. There's 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Anderson. 11 points in the game. Allen outside. Good D by Rubio. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. Free throw good. Rubio, and Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Oubre's checked in. And so Ricky Rubio nails both of them. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the 3rd. Rab misses off the left iron.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And finished off by Oubre.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. And so it's Memphis with it. Following the score by Phoenix. And taken away by Johnson. Feeds to Kaminsky. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Rab. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Rab. Now, here's Rubio. He's got 12. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Oubre, right side. Clock at 6. Rubio finds Baines. Over Morant. And it's Baines missing. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Here's Johnson. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Control the pace. Get it to the right guy at the right time. These requirements top the list if you're a good point guard.
.3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jay Crowder out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Rab in at the 5. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
You love seeing the big man take it to the rack. Kaminsky is fantastic at breaking down the defense.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Here's Rubio following the basket by John Morant. And Rubio kicks to Baines. No good from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Brooks the pass to Crowder. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
Nice work offensively, and Crowder caps it off inside.
Johnson outside. He dishes it to Rubio. Passes it to Kaminsky. It's deflected. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. They now take the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
At 6'7", Jay Crowder weighs as much as some centers. He's built for contact.
Now Rubio. Shot from 12. That one off the back iron and out.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
A nice shot by Anderson. And it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
So good at keeping his balance. Anderson doesn't let aggressive defense get to him.
For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's the pass to Rubio. And it's Kaminsky at the elbow. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
Count it, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Suns trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And the Suns call time here. And Chris, in his 6th season out of UCLA, small forward Kyle Anderson.
Well, yeah, Kevin, in his first 3 years, improving his long-range distance, shooting to over 37%. Now, it's fallen back off the last couple of seasons, but he's a smart, savvy player, and he's at his best when he's hitting shots.
Some changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jay Crowder, and it's Jackson in for Kyle Anderson. And then for Phoenix, DeAndre Ayton comes in for Aaron Baines, and it's Bridges in for Kaminsky. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Free throw, good, Oubre. And both free throws good for Oubre. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. To the paint from 11 feet away. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Suns trail by 3. Oubre on the wing. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Oubre. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Valanciunas on the double team. Pass to Ayton. But they get it back.
And that's a nice job on the offensive glass there. That'll let them work the clock even more.
Well, they'll take that, but they got to find a better shot than that on their next trip.
Now here's Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jackson's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Oubre dishes to Bridges. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Stolen by Rubio. Here's Oubre. Gets a very good look and converts. Oubre's got 4 points this quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Morant with it. Pass to Rab. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. And it's Rab missing there. Now here's Oubre. He's guarded closely. And Rubio kicks to Bridges. Booker the pass to Rubio. Bridges dishes to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Rubio outside. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Morant. And the layup is good. Morant's got 12 points here in the second half.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Suns trail by 6. And here's Rubio. Kicks it to Booker. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And they're running. Morant passes to Jackson. Yes, that goes in. And now an 8-point Memphis lead.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
The pass to Ayton. Rubio left side. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Morant. Rubio misses.
And even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's a better option.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. And the emphasis on mobility, a challenge for lumbering 7-footers like Valanciunas.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not going to be the quickest when you're 7 feet tall, Kevin. I mean, in order to earn his keep, he has to be dominant inside. I mean, he has that capability.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Oubre outside. Bridges kicks to Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Will it go? Second chance shot. Here's Ayton. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Morant passes to Brooks. Here's Valanciunas. Off target from outside.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them. As it seems like some teams have been in rebuild mode for a long time. Is there a point at which the league should step in and maybe, I don't know, take over or give them guidance?
You know, I really do. And not because it's necessarily the fault of the team, because, it's tough to win a championship. But to be a perennial bottom dweller, basement dweller, it's not good for the fans. And fans like myself, every year comes the first game, we think, hey, we could win a championship, we could do it. But, you know, our thought process is not based in knowledge. It's just based in our hope and will for the team. So you definitely want to keep teams straight. You want to keep them honest. And I think the league could find a way to step in but not step on the toes of ownership.
Got a piece of it. And, oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody back. And there's Jackson on the assist by Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. Phoenix with the ball. Rubio outside. Over to the left wing. Booker outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for the Phoenix Suns. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Thursday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Memphis leading by 13. Here's Morant. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer. Rubio with the rebound. Jackson against Bridges. Pass to Rubio. to Oubre. Shot clock at 5. Phoenix no good that time either. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. He kicks it to Valanciunas. On the wing, Jackson, covered by Oubre. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. Shoots over Rubio. And it's Morant missing. Suns trail by 13. Pulls up for 3. Here's Ayton. And good that time. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Now here's Morant, covered by Rubio. 17-foot shot on the way. That misses off the backboard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's his 4th foul of the contest. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Right at the free throw line. That one misses. And Memphis the other way now. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Bridges, and stolen by Ayton. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And so here's Phoenix. They trail by 11. Stolen by Brooks.
Oh, look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here's Booker, following the score by Memphis. Goes up at the stripe, pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Booker's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're up by 11. And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Their previous 2 games have been losses, so something had to change to get them going again. And he provided that spark, giving them a huge jolt of energy. And there's 1:45 left to play here in the 4th. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
So it's Phoenix now. It's a 13-point game. Booker against Brooks. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Rebound by the Suns. Rubio's got 8 rebounds in this game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And due to the bonus, we'll be heading to the free throw line. First free throw is good, and that brings them to within 10. Tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Now here's Brooks. Passes it to Valanciunas. Left side Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. 56 seconds left in the game. Here's Bridges. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Gets the first, and that brings them within single digits. Both free throws good from Bridges. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Morant passes to Brooks. No good on the three. Deflects the pass. Morant with the steal. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Here's Booker. Guys, a comeback probably not in the cards at this point.
Yeah, I think you can put a fork in it.
The shot, no good. Nice D from Brooks. And here are the Grizzlies. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. And we'll see you next time.